We want to bring in the most important man in this building. The most important person in the future. This guy, I remember kind of spending time with him when we first got this started, and I would kind of sit with him and ask him about his vision and his goals, and at the time it just didn't make any sense. You know, I want to have one of the biggest, companies in direct sales, he would say, and yeah, I just really want to build this thing out. But the reality wasn't the same. But that was his vision. He had a clear goal. And so I was excited to partner with that goal to make that a reality. And that's a lesson to learn. Are you telling your guys about your goals? Are you telling them your vision? Are you telling the universe your goals? Because it will bring the right people to help you partner to make that a reality. Well, I'm excited to be working hand in hand with him. I'm excited to watch the company grow. Everyone that works with him loves working with him for a reason. He's down to earth. That's a big thing. But also, he cares. Let's put our hands together for the founder of the company, Lavie Popack.
Thank you, everyone. Good morning, first off. Again, thanks all for coming down here. It's really exciting to see everyone here. And we started from humble beginnings. Some of you know, out of a little house in President Street. And now we're in 6 states, 6 offices, and growing faster than we ever did. So that's truly, truly amazing. Not only are we growing that fast, not only are we, expanding to all these states and these offices, but we just, as you heard a couple times already, we launched our business-to-business division, which is extremely, extremely exciting. I don't know if you guys know this, but we actually started out doing business-to-business, and it's an amazing, amazing market. It's just we didn't do it as a family. We didn't do it where we're all united together, going out there and having the right recipe for success. So we ended up focusing on res, and we're doing phenomenal with that, and we're taking that exact model and blending it to business. And it's going great. Sekou in the house. Also, where's Clevis? You already heard enough from Clevis, but Clevis is super excited to run the Queen's office, the Queen's office in business to business. And I'm excited with Clevis to do it. All that energy gonna come through this office. It's gonna be great. So my focus is kind of what happened this past year. What transpired in 2018. What are our successes in 2018? So I summed it up into 4 primary pillars. The first one is security, and I'll get into what that means. The second one is foundation. The third one is growth. And the fourth is perception. Now, security. I don't know what you guys understand in terms of compliance or why compliance is important. Some of you may not even think it's important. But think of it this way. Let's say you have something that's really, really precious to you. And at any point in time, somebody could come and take it away. So it doesn't matter how much you work that thing or how great that thing is and how much you pay for it or how valuable. If someone could just come and take it from you, then that is the most important thing. You got to make sure that it's secure. So by anyone doing a non-compliant sale, you're attributing to a possibility of the government coming in and taking away what we have, which is so great. So security is the number one thing, and that's why compliance is so important. And what we accomplished this past year in compliance has been tremendous. Tremendous. And I see so many of you getting on board with this. It's not just, it starts from the top, but each and every one of you not just has to think about it for themselves, but you have to think about it for your team members. When you're out there and you see something that's happening, you have to speak up, because we don't want anyone taking what we have that's so great away from us. So it's not just a matter of you doing compliance sales, it's a matter of you looking out for your team member, looking out for even your leader. It's possible. Listen, even your leader doesn't have to be a downline, doesn't have to be a field rep that just started out. It could be anybody. But we need to work together to ensure that no one's going to take away what we have. Okay, that's really, really, really important. And we have an excellent back-end team that Paris has been instrumental in building out this past 12 months. Give it up for Pedro, Nicole, and Paul. And don't forget about Dobie. Dobie wears like 18 different hats, so it's kind of hard to remember like which ones he's. Yeah, exactly. There you go, Devon. Thank you. So that's security. We're securing our company for the future. Okay, so we're not here for today. A lot of other companies, most other companies out there are here for today. They're not here for tomorrow. That's why we have the promotional structure that we have. That's why all our focus is on growth, is on the future, is on building more offices, is on getting you promoted to the next level, and it's securing the company. So that way, you're not just being promoted to manager, but you actually have a company to manage. Because if you get promoted and there's no company, then guess what? You don't have a job. So that's why number one thing that we accomplished this past year has been building out a really, really strong compliance team and getting everyone in this company on board in terms of understanding how important compliance is. Now that we all on the same page in terms of that, let's give a round of applause. Compliance. Gotta get my notes over here. Next, we're going to talk about foundation. So imagine you have a house with a weak foundation, but strong enough to keep you for maybe a year or so. But there are no locks in the doors, right? So would you rather have a stronger foundation with locks or no locks with a weaker foundation? So compliance is no locks. Anyone can just come in and take all your loved ones from you. The foundation will hold, but only for a period of time unless you make it stronger. So the next thing we did this past year, we made our foundation extremely strong. And we did that by, Cynthia came on board a year ago. Give it up for Cynthia. And since she came on, I don't think she slept. She's literally like totally committed to the mission and committed to solidifying our back-end processes and everything to do with operations, sales operations. And she's day in, day out, just improving on things to make things even better. Thank you, Cynthia.
Let's go, Cynthia!
Cynthia loves you. I love you. Hold on, back to me. The next I'm going to talk about is growth. Growth we all love. We're all about growth. But you can't have growth without a strong foundation and without being secure.
Okay.
Ed came on 3 months ago. He's been instrumental, working. I know Sekou could contest to this.
That man's the man.
And many other of you. And it's only the beginning of this, but we're taking on a lot of extra talent that will be instrumental in your growth, growing as a human being, growing as a person, growing in the company, growing your skill set. And it's something that we want to invest in because you're going to become better and the company will become better and everyone just is going to be successful at the end of the day. So thank you, Ed. And finally, the fourth pillar that I'll talk about today is sitting on the floor right there. Give it up for Jerry! We all know that we're great. We all know that we're better than the other companies out there. However, we want to make sure the world knows as well. So the fourth pillar is perception. And Jared ensures that the world knows how great we are. Jared works on the spotlights. Jared works on the interviews. Jared works on all the social media. So you want to get your face out there? Reach out to Jared. He's doing a great job.
I'm right here.
Right here, Dad.
Anyhow, once again, I want to thank you all for coming here. There's a lot that you're going to learn today. There's a lot of fun things you're going to be doing today. Soak it all up, enjoy, have a great time. And next I want to bring up Edward. As I mentioned, he's been instrumental in the growth and coaching. He's a great guy, and he happens to be a nice guy too. Have a great day, everyone.